Hey everybody, this is Brooks from DroidDog.com, and I'm going to be showing you how to put Google Now on your ice cream sandwich device. So first I'm going to show you that I am running ice cream sandwich. So we're going to go to System Settings, About Phone, and this is my personal Sprint Samsung Galaxy S2 Epic 4G Touch. And I am running Android 4.0.4 right here. I'm running it's basically a stock TouchWiz Deodex rooted ROM, so nothing fancy. Also, I can demonstrate to you that I don't have Google Now in here yet. Here's just the typical search. Dima, our another fellow Droid Dog editor, posted the how to get this Google Now working on your device, and it's a great resource that you can use. We can go there and follow the link to the XDA developer site to download the files you need to flash to your device. So here's the XDA developer site right here. And the downloadables are under this heading Flashable Zips. And the one I'm going to download is this online only via MediaFire. It's 14 megs. And what the difference between the other files, basically none of them are working perfectly right now. So you basically need to pick your poison. But they're all have basic functionalities. Google Now is going to be working on your device. Also, you have the option between having it work in offline and online, or online only. I'm just going to pick the online only. I'm never really in a situation where I'm offline, so that's what I'm going to choose. I've actually already downloaded it, so I'm going to plug in my Epic 4G Touch. Whoop. And we're going to move the file over to my device. And I'm going to put it on the root folder on my external SD card. So moving that over. As soon as we're done, we can remove the device from the computer. And we're done with the computer now. Okay, so now that we have the files on the device, we're going to go ahead and power off. And you do need to be running a custom recovery to flash this zip. I'm currently running a repacked Clockwork Mod 5 for this device, so that it's safe for flashing. So I don't have to worry about that brick bug. As soon as it's powered off, we can go ahead and boot into the custom recovery. For the Epic 4G Touch, it's the power button and volume up button. Hold that down until you see the boot animation start, and that'll bring us into the custom recovery. Let's see if that focuses there. So now I'm going to just go to install from SD card. I'm going to choose the zip from the SD card, and we're going to go ahead and find, hold on, excuse me for looking. The Rico Tubs 3 online.zip. This is the file that I downloaded from the XDA developer site, and I'm going to go ahead and select that, and then go down to yes and flash it. Boom, here it goes, and it's all done. So now I'm going to go down to go back, go to the reboot menu, and reboot. So while my device is restarting, it's basically going to be good to go now, but we're going to double check and make sure some of the files that were installed during the flash have the correct permissions. Because we flashed this new Google Now, it's you're going to see this screen when you start up. That's okay. That's perfect. So to make sure that this device has the correct permissions, or some of the files installed have the correct permissions, I'm going to use Root Explorer. It's my file explorer of choice, if you've seen my other videos. Alright, and we are going to go down to System, in the folder called USR, and then the folder called SREC. And there are two folders in here. With Root Explorer, we long press, and we're going to check permissions. Oh, there you go. I forgot to do a step. We want to mount read write. We can do that by hitting this button up here, so that we can change the settings. So first I'm going to start with config folder, permissions, and you want it to look like this. So mine's good to go. You basically want checks all along the left side, all along the top, and all along the right side. That is good. And this may it worked for me first time, so it might depend on which file you choose to download, or maybe it might be device specific, but it worked for me. I didn't need to change anything, but it's always good to double check. And now I'm going to check permissions on the N-US folder. Permissions, I have the right checks there. So there we have it. This is how you install Google Now. We're good to go. So if I hit this search button, we're going to get Google Now. See if I need to turn it on. Settings. Show me pictures of pygmy marmosets. Okay, so the voice search is working. Let's see how the voice sounds. Let's make sure it's the jelly bean voice and not the ice cream sandwich voice. What's the weather in New York, New York?
It's 22 degrees and clear in New York. Here's the forecast for the next few days.
Okay. And so there's the card. We can swipe that away, and here are searches. Okay, so I figured out what my issue was, why I couldn't see, why Google Now wasn't working. Now if I go to the search, I can actually go to settings and turn on Google Now. My problem was I didn't have a Google account signed in, so now I can actually turn this on. And this is how you can turn this on. Just go through this kind of demonstration. You have to go through it every time. At least I haven't found a workaround. It's not a big deal. It's really quick. And then say, yes, I'm in. Anyways, so then it can tell me, so now Google Now is working. The Mariners lost tonight. Here's the temperature where I live. And I have a library book due tomorrow. So it's telling me things that, it's doing what Google Now does best. It's being creepy. But pretty cool. Looks like it's working great. Let's do one more search. Show me the Olympic medal count. And there we go. Looks like China's still leading the US by 1 medal right now. So anyways, that's it. That's how you install Google Now on your ice cream sandwich device. It looks like it's working really well. I'm really excited about this. I'm going to probably keep this on my device for now. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if it worked well for you. If it doesn't, go ahead and ask some questions. Again, my name is Brooks Barnard. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+. And I mostly use Twitter. But also be sure to follow Droid Dog on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And so good luck. Follow these instructions. It's always at your own risk when you're flashing these things, but if you follow what I've shown you, you should be a low risk flashing. So have a great day, and happy flashing.